Oh, yeah,
And then when they did, they changed that.
Partner up to speed, and we paid full fares on our tickets, so we were able to upgrade it to first class. And then once we got home, my kids were pretty young, and so at the park, they put us in first class, and my son's like, as soon as we sit down, would you like something?
Yeah, but right here, make a turn, where they can turn and keep going.
More money.
Yes, it does cost a lot.
A lot.
We went to Spain 2 Octobers ago. Economy bus number, whatever, on the way there, and on the way home, we were at Delta. Delta One, which is basically first class.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in this big lounge chair, like
Yeah.
big lazy boy to fly home. That was a comfortable trip.
That's not.
Okay.
Okay, we did this once before, we have a forum.
As long as the student can hear the text, that's fine.
I don't know, I don't remember what the.
I think we have to. I was just getting ready to do that.
Guidance.
Just gotta switch on back. After this one, you can head out on the next one.
Okay.
Did y'all hear from me, Alex Fox?
He's out of town.
Okay, yeah. I gave her my number last time, and she was at work, I thought she couldn't get in touch with anyone, but I don't see where she's calling.
The answer is, has to be unanimous if there's just the three of you.
Seems like really petty thing.
Best sitting close and you'll ever get.
Okay, my Apple device indicates it's 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna call to order the meeting of the City of St. George, Louisiana Board of Adjustment. It's Monday, June 1st, 2026.
You got Odie?
First item on the agenda after the call to order, please stand for the pledge.
This one I really tried.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item number 2 is the roll call.
Raven Jones.
Here.
Sheila Lewis. Christina Peck.
Here.
Robert Douglas.
Here.
Sam Spears.
Since it's a 5-member board and we have 3 members present, we do have a quorum. Item number 3 on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the April 6, 2026 meeting. The minutes are available on the the Planning and Zoning website for public view, and they have been provided to the members of the board. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes? Second?
Second.
Any opposition? Okay, the minutes of the April 6, 2026 meeting are hereby approved. Item number 4 on the agenda are the public hearings. Item number 4A, which is a matter that was deferred from the April 6, 2026 meeting, has been canceled by the applicant. Do you want me to call the number for the minutes, or is that sufficient? Okay.
It's been withdrawn by the applicant, so we can move on to it.
All right. The next item for public hearing is 4B. V is in Victor -26-0010, variance to reduce a front yard setback. Staff, please describe this item.
This is case V-26-0010. The location is 8810 Rockaway Drive. The owner and the applicant is Halim Shahada. The site area is 0.42 acres. The zoning is R4 residential. The existing use is low density residential. The request is a variance to UDC section 7 Chapter 11.2.1, minimum yard standards to reduce the street yard setback from 15 feet to 0 feet for a driveway wider than 20 feet. The subject site is Lot 46 of Carriagewood Estates, first filing subdivision. The lot measures approximately 160 feet by 185 feet and was platted in 2007. A residential permit was issued for a new construction on March 11th, 2025. The site plan showed a 15-foot wide driveway up to the street yard setback, where it then expands further. The driveway that was constructed measures approximately 50 feet wide in the street yard, making the driveway non-conforming. The driveway also encroaches on common space shared by the Carriagewood Estates Homeowners Association. The Carriagewood Estates Homeowners Association has submitted a letter of no objection to the driveway encroachment. A variance application was submitted on April 28, 2026 to reduce the street yard setback from 15 feet to 0 feet. A street yard setback reduction to 0 feet would eliminate the driveway nonconformance.
Okay, is there anyone here to speak on item number 4B? Would you please make sure your microphone is on? That would have a green light, and please identify yourself and in what capacity you're here to speak on this item.
Hi, yes, ma'am. City Councilman for City of St. George, District 1, Richie Edmonds. This is a new construction property, and throughout this process, with our involvement with the permit department and planning department, I've personally been out to this house a couple of times in Carriagewood Estates and reviewed this, walked it with the homeowner who is here in attendance with us. But he did go over the 20-foot setback of the driveway code. I know it's set on the plans 15. This particular property, if you look up on a map, it comes around a curve, and down the way within this curve, the back side of it is where he built his driveway. He tied that driveway into what it would be you can see it there's you go back to the live picture. He tied it into a crosswalk that has maybe a handicap accessibility deal, and it really looks nice. It has pavers coming off the driveway, coming off the street to the sidewalk, then pavers on the other side of the sidewalk to his driveway. He has a 4 or maybe even 5 car, I think it's a 4-car garage, and that's really why they tied it in the way they did. There's 2 or 3 other, 2 for sure, other T locations within this neighborhood, T dead-end streets where houses are on the corner that have rear load garages that have over the limit 20-foot driveways. So that's why I think we dealt with the homeowners association and making sure they didn't have any problems with this. This is a beautiful home, well over $1 million. I would ask for your favorable approval on this. Gentleman's here with us. He's trying to just comply with everything that we have asked at St. George. I know that we've dealt with it in-house, and I just wanted to be here tonight to say that it's a beautiful home, and I think he's done right, and we just want to kind of make it right. Thank you so much.
Okay, do any other members of the board have any questions either for Mr. Edmonds or if the homeowner is here for the homeowner? No?
The only question I had was, on the 0 setback, one of the staff comments was, under no case can it be less than 3 feet. Do we have the authority to go and take it to 0?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. No one else is there anyone else who wants to speak on this item, either for or against the item? I don't have a comment card or request to speak, but if you're here and you want to speak, this is a public meeting, and so you're free to do so. Okay, seeing no one coming forward, I'm going to declare the public hearing closed. Is there any discussion by the members of the
I
board?
had one question.
Okay. Do I have a motion with respect to this particular request for variance?
Motion to approve?
Second?
I second.
Call the roll, please.
Braden Jones,
Yes.
Sheila Lewis, Sam Spear, Robert Douglas,
Yes.
Christina Peck.
Yes. Okay, the item is approved. The next item up for public hearing is item number 4C. It's V as in Victory -26-0011, exception for fence height. Staff, would you please describe this item?
This is case V-26-0011 at 8568 Piku Lane. The owner and the applicant is John Blunt. The site area is 1.27 acres. The zoning is MX2, mixed-use neighborhood. The existing use is commercial. The request is a variance to section 7, chapter 9.5.2.d, fences and walls, to allow a wood fence in a street yard that exceeds the maximum 4 feet height. Subject property is lot 20-A of Airline Heights subdivision. The lot measures approximately 170 feet by 320 feet and was platted in 1984. The lot contains a commercial business with multiple structures. The lot is on a street corner and 3 sides of the lot are street facing. The applicant submitted a variance request on April 26, 2026 to replace an existing barbed wire and chain link fence with a wood fence greater than 4 feet in height in the street yard. The applicant cites security and privacy as justifications for variance. Per UDC Section 7, Chapter 2.3.3, the BOA may permit the increase in the height of a fence or wall in a front or corner side yard, provided that the fence is set back at least 15 feet from the edge of the street and is not located within any required site triangle.
Okay, is there anyone here to speak on behalf of this item? Please make sure your microphone is on and give us your name and who you represent with respect to this item.
Yeah, I'm John Blunt, and I own the property, and I'm the one that submitted the request.
Okay, what can you tell us about the reason that you're submitting this request for variance?
Well, right now, if you look at Rigger Road and the public drive, which I call it the cut through to Piku Lane, that was all added. We used to be really private, just having, the front access to our property. And now that I have 3 sides of it, where people can see what I got and what they might want, that I've already had one trailer stolen, so I just want to increase my privacy and security. I just use it for private use. I've owned it for me and my brother since 1984. And we used to run our construction company out there, which now we're retired, but I'm just keeping it for my personal use.
Do either members of the board have any questions for the applicant? Okay. If after we have other speakers on this matter, we have any questions, we may call you back up. You can leave the mic on just in case we have other speakers. Thank you.
Okay, nice.
Okay, I do have a couple of requests to speak. The first one that was handed to me is by Mr. Joe Torito. Is Mr. Torito here? Would you please give us your name and tell us what you wish to speak about on this item?
Yes, I'm Joe Torito. I live on the other side of Piku Lane. But, I respect what the gentleman is saying about this property. I don't like the idea of the 8-foot fence being located so close to the road. It's not even in line with the business that's located next to it, from what I can tell. It appears to be closer to the road. If you look at Kyle's Lawn Care, their fence is probably, and I'm guessing because of the vehicles that are parked in that front parking lot, but I'm guessing that it's got to be somewhere around 25 or so feet, maybe more or less, further forward toward Piku than what Kyle's Lawn Care fence is. Putting this particular fence on Piku, directly on Piku Lane, is definitely going to take the looks from Piku Lane. You're going to see this wall, this fortress made of wood. As far as I know, he's made no suggestions or proposals for putting any kind of shrubbery or landscaping around the fence to soften it. It's not quite what you would think of on a newly built 4-lane boulevard that's going to have Veteran Hospital and all kind of other upscale development across from it. So I respect what the gentleman's trying to do, I understand that, but is there a way to soften this to make it more palatable to, not only to the local people, but to the city of St. George as a whole. I mean, that's part of what we're trying to do here is make a better city and think forward toward the citizens and their properties and so forth. So for this reason, this is the main reason that I'm opposed to it. I respect that he has property that he needs to protect. So I understand that, but does it have to be this particular method of doing it? And is there an alternative that can be done to provide him with what he needs, but also provide the area with what we need? So that's my point.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Torito. Okay, I also have a request to speak from Doug, is it Foball?
Yeah, but it's not on this, it's on the other PQ stuff.
This is the only one that we have on the agenda that is a PICU.
I was told they had got.
Are you here for planning, perhaps the planning commission meeting? This is the Board of Adjustment meeting.
Yes.
Okay, all right. You can get, you can just, when the meeting's over, you can get your card, because that meeting will be held after this meeting. Okay, is there anyone else here that wants to speak on item number 4C? Okay, please state your name for the record.
Billy Agard, 16535 Jefferson Highway, St. George, Louisiana, excuse me. I mean, it's in the middle of a commercial zone. Most of the fences up and down this road are 6-foot fences that have been there forever and ever. All this guy's trying to do is protect his yard to keep from thefts and stuff. This is really just a no-brainer. I mean, we should allow anybody in the commercial area to build 6-foot wooden fences to obstruct views from their property.
I'm requesting for 8 foot.
8 foot?
Yeah.
Excuse me, 8 foot.
All right, is there anyone else here that wants to speak about item number 4C? I apologize, I forgot to ask if y'all had any questions of the applicant before I open the public meeting. Do you have any questions?
The only thing I would like to say is, I do agree with the man a smidgen. I don't mind the fence height at all, but maybe in the front facing PICU, put a little bit of sharper in the front, nothing crazy, just to kind of break it up a little bit.
But that,
Would you come to the microphone, please, so we make sure we get you?
okay, see as you're looking at it, that corner, the fence is actually gonna go behind that, a magnolia tree.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna dress all that up with mulch and so forth.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grade out the ditch where it's gonna be, where I can moor it and keep it really nice.
Okay.
I can't do anything down that public drive
Correct.
because of the way they cut the ditch and that road descends down in the river road. They didn't leave me any options there. But I'm gonna move it in an extra foot just to give me a little area so I can keep it moved.
I'm good with that. Thank you.
Okay.
I just know it's an up and coming area, that was it.
Yeah.
All right, is there anyone else who wants to speak on this matter? Not seeing anyone, I'm gonna declare the public hearing closed. Do the members of the board have any comments or anything they want to say about this matter? Okay, do I have a motion on this matter?
Motion to approve?
Second?
Second.
Okay, could you call the roll, please?
Brendan Jones.
Yes.
Sheila Lewis. Sam Spear. Robert Douglas.
Yes.
Christina Patrick.
Yes. Okay, the item is approved. Item number 5 on the agenda is other business. I do not have any other business. Does the staff have any business that they need to bring before the board?
Yes, we are having a stakeholders meeting on this Thursday from 5 to 7 at the fire station in this room. It's for the comprehensive plan that we're working on. So if anybody would like to attend, we're inviting all. It's a public meeting, so we'd like for everybody to come out and support that meeting. And that's this Thursday from 5 to 7 in this room.
So that'd be the 4th of June, Thursday, June 4th.
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you. The next item on the agenda is general public comments. Do we have anyone in here, member of the public, who would like to make a comment?
I do. I more have a question, I think, because I wanted to know about the rezoning on PICU from MX or M4 to M5. Saying that right?
Okay, that's not a matter that is before the Board of Adjustment. There's going to be a meeting of the Planning Commission after this, and there may be a meeting on that next week, but this is the Board of Adjustment, and we are strictly issues of variance and people looking for waivers, and it has not, we don't act on zoning or rezoning. Anybody else? Okay. Item number 7 is adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Anyone opposed? Okay, hearing no opposition, the meeting of the Board of Adjustment is adjourned. The next Board of Adjustment meeting will be July 2nd, 2026, unless there's no business, in which case there will not be a meeting. And that information, whether there is a meeting and what the agenda will be posted on the website of the Planning Commission. Thank you.